Previously on the RollAgain Podcast. All of a sudden, like, the clouds cover the sky. You're just like following this cobblestone trail through this graveyard up to this like cabin. So, Dad, you see that they're ghouls.
We should probably get rid of those.
Oh, well, you got this, big man. You're the one with the bow and the dagger.
Alright.
So I reach down and pull open the door.
You can't see the bottom of this hole. It just goes down, and there's a ladder that accompanies this hole. So what order are you guys going? Shen offered to go last so that he could watch your flanks.
And I offered to go first. Should we roll initiative for everybody else?
I feel like we already decided initiative. I go in second.
I just need someone to catch me.
Okay, so then it's Amelia, then it's Jack, then it's Shen.
Yep.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Alright, so Dad, you start to make your way down this hole. Dad, you have dark vision, don't you?
I have dark vision
I
too.
do.
So actually Jackson's the only one without dark vision.
Callie, hold his hand. Don't want him to get lost.
Do not touch me.
Hold his hand.
No, I wasn't planning on it.
I will grab you and hold you if I have to.
Whoa, easy there, big man. Don't swing that
You
way.
can ask Callie before. I will do it again.
Yeah, and I
What?
almost murdered you when you did it.
Yet, you didn't fight back. Well, you
Because
tried.
I couldn't! You're multiple feet taller than me, and a lot stronger than me.
Strength can lose to cunningness. Does they say cunningness? I don't know how they say cunningness. Did they say it right or did they say it wrong?
It's just
Strike-
cunning.
Yeah, it would just be cunning.
It's just cunning.
Yeah. It does not matter the strength of the opponent. You can outsmart them, or you can outplay them. But let us continue on.
Remind me why this is a conversation again. We're in the middle of a dark, secret, trapdoor, tunnely thingy, and we're talking about opponents and strength.
Doesn't Jackson have like a light spell? I feel like he gave him that.
I don't know if he actually equipped one.
Yeah, that it was.
No, he doesn't. All of his spells are based around fricking with people.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Considering one of them is vicious mockingly, and then charm person. So, yeah.
All right, let us continue on then. Jackson will just have to be dark.
That's fine.
All right. Dad, are you still here? Or...
I think your dad died.
I think he went to the bathroom. Alright, Shen will go down first, Jack will go down, and then Totem will go down last, I guess, because, you know. So Shen goes down, and he does the thing where he, like, slides down the pole, instead of just, like, going step by step. And then you kind of hear a thud, and he's like, "It's safe down here, it's kind of like a man-made tunnel," and then, as he's saying that,
Oh no.
you don't hear anything else. You kind of hear him go, "Ah!" and then get dragged.
Shen?
You hear a dragging noise.
Oh, good. So
All
Shen, we're dead now.
Alright, so I would probably pull out my bow at this point.
All right, yeah, we head down.
So, Dad, you would be next. So,
Yep. Okay. So I'm gonna slowly head down this tunnel. I missed something because I had to take my headphones off for a second, so
yeah. So, Shen went down before you, and he got. You just heard a noise of him struggling, and then it's like as if he was like, swept away.
okay.
So you get down to the bottom of this tunnel, which is like probably 30, 40 feet down. And it's like a small man-made tunnel that you're gonna have to crouch down to stand in. And you see like not fingerprints, but like finger gashes, I guess, like as if someone was trying to prevent themselves from being pulled.
Nail
Yeah,
scratches.
but it's like in the dirt. So
Okay.
What do we follow him down to, Mike, or is it just him right now?
it would be Murloc next, or would it be Callie next?
No, it'd be me next.
Okay, so you're like on the rungs of the ladder, and same with Callie, and the Jack's at the top.
Okay.
Okay, so guys, there's claw marks like somebody got dragged away down here.
Well, Shen, you improvised or not improvised. You predict that it was Shen who was dragged away because you heard him yell, and then
Deduce that it was Shin. I'd say Shin got
Mer.
dragged away, kicking and screaming.
Oh,
Well, not screaming, but kicking.
okay.
Intriguing. Let us find a way to.
Interesting.
Let us find maybe some footprints. If not, investigation, Michael.
Investigation. So
Yep.
you guys are all able to fit in this tunnel.
Okay.
Everyone has to crouch except for, Callie. But
Eh.
All right, I rolled Michael. I got a 20.
okay.
Let me see.
And I got a 19.
It looks like an old miner's tunnel. So, or like not a miner's tunnel, but it looks like somewhere where dwarfs would use to like escape.
Kylie, do you know anything about mines?
No.
She's a dwarf. Of course she knows about mines.
She just said no.
Do I? I
Callie,
don't
remember what your backstory was?
Oh yeah, she lived with you for
criminal.
most of her life.
No, you
Yeah.
were taken, or not taken, but you left your childhood home and then lived with humans.
Yeah.
So,
And he became criminal.
She's the least dwarf a dwarf can be.
Yeah.
Jack, roll an inside check. So, Jackson actually knows what these things are.
Hmm. Well, Jack, what are we seeing here?
Fine.
What did you say, mine?
Did you
What's
say
my line?
line?
Oh,
Oh, line.
so Jackson, they are tunnels that were used during ancient times to smuggle like money and things away from tax collectors.
Right. All right. Got it. These are ancient tunnels that were used to smuggle contraband.
Okay.
Interesting. For our bard, you're very knowledgeable. Then again, the gathering of information shouldn't be too hard for a bar hopper.
Bar hopper, huh?
Wow.
Whatever you say, meathead.
Ooh.
Murloc is like being crushed at this point because of how small these tunnels are, by the way. So Murloc has to be on his hands and knees crawling.
Hey, you know,
Where
it's
is he,
okay.
Dragonborn?
No, he's a human that's like 5'8". Or 6'8",
No,
sorry.
I'm 5'8", I'd be able to go through that tunnel fine, Michael.
He's Escanor from Seven Deadly Sins.
The Chad. Alright, let's continue down this tunnel. We're wasting time.
So Dad, you're first. You come out to this area, and there's a grate in front of you.
Okay.
Through this grate, you see what looks to be like a sewer system, but with like clean water. It's not like sewage water. It's just kind of like an underground tunnel. It comes out to about 20 feet tall, and it's just like this archway. And there's like a small stream that is in front of you. There's about 10 to 15 feet of flat ground, and that's just like kind of rough, rocky ground. And then in front of that is the stream, and then in front of that looks to be like cemented out ground that's like flattened and stuff. And there's actually a door on the other side.
Okay. And that's all behind the grate?
Yes. So on the opposite side of you. What was that?
That was the cat.
Oh.
Alright, so come on down, guys. Take a look. I don't see anything dangerous at the moment, but we're going to have to figure out how to get past some.
Am I walking normally again, or am I still getting crushed?
You're still in this tunnel.
Yeah, I
Is
guess
there any indication of
big
which
and
way
huge
Shen
and everything, huh?
There's no sign of where Shen was.
Okay.
Let us keep looking.
This is the end of the tunnel, so
The sooner we find him,
Yeah,
probably the better.
We've got to get through this grate.
Then press forward.
Hey, Michael.
Hmm.
Can you play me for a few minutes? I got AFK.
yeah, sure.
All right, thanks.
Alright.
So Tothan looks back at you guys and he's like, "Hey, can anyone like detect magic or like has a magic spell?"
I can. Oh.
Yes, I do.
What I roll, Michael?
For detecting magic, you use an Arcana check.
Alright, 15 plus my Arcana. It's gonna be. Oh, that's my cup that's rolling into my lap. That's now dripping water on me. That is Arcana. Will be a +5, so it's a 20.
So you actually sense that there is a illusion magic, like where the grate is.
This grate seems to be fake in some way. If not, it would be blocking something or disrupting something. I don't know. I go investigate the grate.
So you so Tothan moves out of the way first off, so you can get through. And you put your hand on the grate, and it just goes straight through the grate,
Oh,
I see.
as if the grate was never there, but you can still see it.
interesting.
Alright, I go into the grate. Or,
Alright.
wait, is it like, do you go in the grate, or is it like what type of grate is it?
Did you not listen at all when I was describing what was on the other side of it?
Well, Michael, you know I'm very forgetful.
So there's a rough like patch of ground for about 10-15 feet afterwards. It's about 20 feet up. You come out to this outcropping that's still in the cave. It looks like a sewage system, like a sewer, but it's clean water. On the side that you are, where the grate is, there is like rough terrain for about 10-15 feet, and then on the other side of that, next up would be like a small stream with clean water in it, and on the other side of that, it looks like cemented off flat ground with a door on it.
Intriguing.
Okay.
A flat wall with cemented door with a door. Alright, I go to open the door.
You're nowhere near it.
Can I go to the door?
You would have to... Andy, that's not how this...
Okay, I move to the door.
No. You have to first off get out of the grate.
Alright, I get out of the grate.
Okay, so you get out of the tunnel, and you hear a kind of like a yell that goes down one of these. That goes down to the left side of the stream.
Do the rest of us hear it, or just him?
Just him.
Okay.
So straight in front of you is a door, and then to the left of you is where the stream is flowing, and it keeps going down, and with like an archway of like 20 feet high, and it just keeps going down that way. And then the right side there is a grated off tunnel that is this. It looks the same, but the water is flowing through it.
Intriguing. I go investigate that grate. Wait,
What-
no. First,
what
actually,
grate?
no. Okay, first I tell them to follow me. They'll be like,
So I assume all of you guys get out with him.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so everyone gets out. Jack, do you want to get out of this tunnel?
Yes.
Okay. So everyone gets out and follows Murloc to this kind of like rocky area, and right in front of you guys is the stream. The stream is about 10 feet across, and on the other side of the stream is like a flat area with a door. And then Murloc, you heard the yells come from the other side, so the left side of where you are right now, where the stream just continues to go, like flow that way, and it's like a sewer system.
Alright, then I follow the direction where the screams are. So to my left. I go to left.
So you just start walking down this sewage system
Mm-hmm.
to your left.
Yep. And
Alright.
I tell them to follow me.
I do.
Jackson.
Wait, what? What happened? You guys cut out.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So Murloc is currently moving left and walking down this big stream. And in
Okay.
front of you is a stream that's about 10 feet across. On the other side of the stream looks like a cemented ground with a door on it.
Okay.
And Murloc is walking down the stream.
And I will follow.
Okay. So you guys are moving away from this door. You're going down this big sewage system, what it looks like. But the water is interestingly clean. Like, it looks clear and doesn't look like anything's in it.
Are we like okay? So I'm guessing does the inside of the tunnel? Well, not the tunnel, but where we are. Does it look man-made or does it look natural?
Man-made. It's got, like, cobblestone brick lining the walls. And now that you've reached, like, a few feet over this way, it's just cement on both sides with a stream down the middle.
So it looks like this might be a tunnel and make it look like a cave. That way it doesn't look conspicuous. Could be.
Well, the only place that looks like a cave is where you just came out of.
So maybe like a deception to a greater underground. Interesting. Maybe we be in the presence of a cult? Possibly. Alright, we continue. We just continue walking. I'm guessing we continue walking unless no one just really want to stop for like a snack or something.
Well, your friend was just taken, so I assume you're trying to
Yeah, I
make quick
doubt it.
pace.
Yeah.
I mean, Jack, it's not really your friend. You just kind of met him, but...
Yeah, but still.
I would rather get him as soon as possible.
Jackson's friends with everybody. he's like the Fonz. Hey, it's the Fonz. I'm not wrong.
Alright. So, you guys are following this stream, and you hear a noise again that sounds like someone yelling, and it just slowly fades out, and it's coming from in front of you, but it's closer this time.
Alright, we keep going.
Alright, so you guys keep walking down this tunnel, and you notice a door. So it grates off completely, and now there's kind of like a wall in front of you, and there's a door on the one side of the stream that you're at. That's like on this wall that's blocking your path.
Alright then. Alright, I got to open the door and see if it's locked.
It is locked.
Alright. What material is the door made out of?
Stone.
So I can't just punch my way through this door.
You can try.
Yeah, I could try, but I'm gonna fail. I need like a nat
Come on,
20.
Fire Fist, you got it.
Alright, so it's locked. Damn it. Does anybody know lock picking?
Perhaps.
Wait, with what's her name? With Amelia, she was a criminal, wasn't she?
But
Don't
she
you
did
think she-
not get lock
she was
picking
the-
tools.
Dang it, Amelia. Alright, how do I open the door? I knock on the door.
There's no response.
Damn it.
But when you knock on the door, it just kind of like sends an echo throughout this cave, and you find it interesting that you didn't hear an echo from anything else. You guys were talking on the way down there. You guys were walking. There was no echo, and now there suddenly is an echo when you knock on this door.
Detective perception check.
Okay, roll.
Alright, give me a second. Let it go. And 11 plus my perception, which is +1, so like 12.
You don't notice anything different from what I said before. But you do notice a little bit of light coming out from behind the door.
I'm kind of
What?
stunned.
My grandpa was
I'm
talking.
a little stumped as well. Can I do a perception check?
Go ahead.
All right, let's do that.
You got a 12. So you see the
Isn't
same
that-
thing.
Isn't that my passive perception?
So Tothan actually goes to the door and he kind of like knocks on the door again. And it shocks him.
Hmm.
And he gets knocked out.
Well,
Oh.
down goes Toten.
Is there anything we can do to help him?
He is just unconscious on the ground currently.
Here. I got it.
Hmm.
Wait, who just left?
Tothan.
Why did he leave, Michael?
He medication stuff he had to do.
All right then. Okay, so what I do is I try to wake up Shen.
Shen?
Well, who do we find unconscious?
Tothan. Tothan just got knocked unconscious.
Oh, that's no good. I try to wake up Tothan.
You attempt to wake him up. Roll for Constitution.
16 plus my Constitution, which is fucking low. Yeah, no, there's no modifiers. It's just because it's a 10, so it's a 0.
He does not wake up.
Oh.
Oh. What's his
Okay.
Constitution?
Hmm?
What's his Constitution?
I can't tell you that.
All right then. It was we're still at the door, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. I gotta think about this. I grab. Okay, I grab Tothan. I pick him up and I put him next to the wall. That way he's not like face flat in the, the dirt.
Yeah.
So I sit him up. And what caused him to knock out again?
He knocked on the door and he immediately was just knocked out.
Okay, so can I use detect magic on the door?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'll do that. Is that a D20?
D20 plus your Arcana.
Okay. 8.
You don't sense anything coming from the door.
Okay.
Interesting.
Was it that I'm not able to, or is there actually nothing?
Well, you weren't able to sense anything from the door, so.
Okay.
For all intents and
Intriguing.
purposes, there is no magic on the door.
Okay.
Is there any other entrance?
You are unaware. You could roll an insight check or an investigation check or a wisdom.
I'll do a best make no. Let's do insight.
Okay. Being the knowledgeable bard you are, who rolled a 20, you know the structural thing that has to do with this cavern. It is not a sewer. It is actually the entrance to an aquifer, which is an underwater cave. And on the other side of this door that you've heard from stories is a beautiful oasis that is underground. And the grates that are keeping the water, or that is keeping you from going past, actually does not go all the way down under the water. So, if you were to jump into the water right now, you would probably be pushed underneath these grates and would make it onto the other side of this door.
Interesting. Alright, you gonna relay this information, Jack?
Yes and no.
I mean, yes and no.
You need to tell them stuff. So.
All right, you two. Follow me.
Okay.
So
Why?
basically, here's what's gonna happen. I need you all to take a big, deep breath.
Why?
So you guys walk to
take
the
a
edge
dip.
of the stream, or like the edge of the corner where you would jump into the stream, or like where you would fall in.
Being the knowledgeable bard that I am, I know very damn well that this structural little area doesn't go all the way down. So if we just go right under here, we'll get on the other side of this door, no problem. And we won't end up like Mr. Tothan over there.
Well, we
What do we-
probably shouldn't leave him here.
Well, who wants to carry him?
I'll carry him.
All right, you better plug his nose for him then.
I will.
All right. Go ahead. You can just pick him up because he's not very heavy.
Yeah, considering he's a ranger.
All right. So now what you guys gonna do?
Alright, so we basically do what he says, like go underwater.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
you guys jump into the water. All of you roll for strength.
Easy, boys.
Sweet Jesus.
Alright, here we go.
Jackson, you rolled
14.
a 17.
What?
You're fine.
14 plus my strength, which is 3, that gives me a nice 17.
Callie?
6.
Or
Six.
the dwarf that is struggling.
So you guys all make it under.
Oh.
But
Jackson, you pull yourself up out of the water, and now you're on this bank, this like riverbank or whatever. Same with you,
Mhm.
Andy, carrying Tothan, and you like sit Tothan down, and Amelia, or Callie,
Mhm.
is kind of floating by you guys, and she has not come up out of the water, and her foot is kind of outside of the water.
alright, I grab it.
All right, roll for strength.
But alright, here we go. 19.
Yeah, you just kind of pull her up out of the water, like you're holding her by her foot, and she's dangling.
How many times must we do this?
Listen, I'm 4 feet tall.
Still not an excuse to lack strength.
Okay, fair
Leg
enough.
day is key.
Ugh.
Look, even the scrawny one was able to get out of the water just fine.
Then again, I do spend most of my time running away from things, so leg strength is kind of important to me.
I feel
Alright then.
like Jack's character is Octane if he ran away from people instead of towards them.
Alright then, so now we're in this new location. Perception check, Michael.
Roll for one. I'm gonna make Jackson roll as well.
Alright,
Jackson
here we go.
rolled 5.
1, 2. Alright, I rolled a 14, which is just a regular 14.
Amelia?
I rolled a.
Frick.
You said perception?
Yep.
6.
Jackson, you rolled a 7. So,
I'm not doing good.
Murloc sees this big, huge cat. Like it probably goes up 100 feet. Which doesn't make any sense because you guys only went down about 40 feet earlier. So I'm actually gonna make it so that you guys actually went down about 200 feet for continuity sake. When you guys went down the ladder, it was a long ladder. And it's this beautiful cavern with like glowing mushrooms. There's some massive glowing mushrooms in this cavern. They're glowing blue, purple, green, all sorts of colors. And there's this island that is in this middle of this huge lake. There's a lot of stalactites like hanging down from the ceiling that have glowing stuff on them, just like glowing flora on them. It looks like an in games or whatever, it looks like an underground like mushroom cave with like glowing mushrooms and stuff.
Okay.
And you guys see houses that are on this little island, and there's a bridge that goes out from this island to the other side of the stream from where you guys are at.
Michael, did you get us to the gnome village?
No.
Aw, I was excited.
Maybe.
I was like, maybe. Shen was kidnapped by gnomes. See?
Oh god.
Kylie, now you're not the shortest one anymore.
Funny.
Actually, gnomes are about the same height as dwarves.
Scratch that, they might be taller than you.
Very funny.
You can always be proud that you're taller than halflings.
Callie just
Hey.
glares at him.
Alright, so we continue on.
There's a
See this-
bridge on the other side of the water that leads to this this town, or like this little village that's surrounded. That's like it's glowing with the essence of the mushrooms that are around it.
The spirit of the mushroom is with us tonight.
Mhm.
Michael, I hope you get that
It's
reference.
very beautiful.
No, you didn't get the reference, did you?
What's the reference?
That's some weak stuff, dude. The spirit of the mushroom is joining us tonight.
I don't
No?
get it. I don't...
You don't remember the JonTron video?
Oh wait, I probably know what it is. All right. So what do you guys want to do?
Alright, I go across the bridge.
The bridge is on the other side of the water,
Alright, so on the other side of the water, right?
which is about 20 feet across.
Alright, how deep is the water?
From what you could tell while you were in it, it's deeper than you are. So it's at least 8 foot, maybe 10. And you can definitely tell that it gets much deeper the farther in you go.
Is there a boat? How many perception check?
Okay.
Alright.
Roll investigation actually.
Okay, my investigation stat's high. 20.
Nat 20?
Yep.
So you notice that there are like small dinghy boats that are on the island that you guys are looking at. And you also notice that there are things glowing in the water that look like jellyfish.
Huh.
They're just like fluorescent glowing things in the water. And you also notice some glowing fish in the water. Just every life, everything that has life down here is glowing in some way.
Alright then. I tell them that there is a small dinghy type boat over there. And that, okay, let me get in character first. I investigate the area. There is a boat. Well, not a boat, but a small ship that we can take across the water to get us to the other side of the bridge.
Actually, it is on the island. It is not where you guys are.
Ah, dang it, Michael. Why do you gotta do this to me, man? I was hopeful. I was like, alright, boat across, easy, no problem. And then Michael's like, no, we're just gonna put it on the other side just to spite you. Alright, then screw it, I'm gonna swim across. Alright, I dropped Toth and I was like, take care of him. I'll bring the boat back.
Please be careful.
I will be careful. I have very strong muscles. Also, I'm pretty sure I'm the most athletically fit for this situation, so Michael?
Do you drop Tothan?
Yeah, I put him down gently. I don't drop.
Just drop him on the ground.
I put him down gently, and then I start to swim across.
Roll for strength. Actually, roll for dexterity, because swimming.
19.
So you start swimming across. You're doing just fine.
No, I'm doing great.
And then you see
Right.
something in the water,
Oh no.
and it's something big moving towards you. Roll investigation.
Give me a second. Hopefully I roll well. Here we go. Okay, that doesn't. Okay, there you go. Ah, yes, a 5. Not fun.
It's just a big, scary thing coming towards you. Roll Constitution real quick.
God, my constitution's like the one thing that sucks about me. Alright, give me a second. Phone, now's not the time to mess up. 14.
You start to swim back towards where you were because a
Oh.
giant shark, a glowing shark, is coming towards you, and it goes from just a blue color, then it like turns into a red color and starts booking it towards you.
Alright,
Oh.
Jack, now would be a good time to use your animal friend thing.
You're the one who jumped in the water, not me.
You have a spell,
yeah.
by the way, Jackson. That's animal friend.
I
Hey,
know.
We can tame
It
the-
would be your last spell slot though, if you were to use it.
Is that permanent?
Yes, until the next day. Until we get a
Let me
long
see what
day
the
of rest.
duration is on it. Hang on. So what do you want to do actually?
Huh?
What do you want to do? Like roll dexterity, Murloc, to see if you can get away from this shark thing chasing you.
Alright, here I go. I got a, ooh, that's not good. I got a 9.
It lasts 24 hours, by the way.
I got a 9.
A 9?
Not fun. Yeah.
Uh,
Plus 1 was a 10, but you know, still, it's not
You
good.
you didn't technically go very far out, so you actually do make it back to where you were, back on the
Oh
shore.
yeah, I'm alive for now.
Good.
Great, now we have something in the water. Can't do anything about that.
And as soon as you get out of the water, the shark goes back to a blue color and swims away.
Alright, so it only gets aggressive if we get into the water. Alright, Jack, I'm gonna need you to use your animal friend spell on that thing so we can then cool it down so it gives us enough time for me to swim across and get us the dinghy.
Is the shark still looking at us?
Well, yeah, probably.
Okay. Callie wants to test that theory, so she sticks her hand in the water.
As soon as you stick your hand in the water, it starts glowing red again and slowly starts moving towards you.
Alright, she pulls her hand back out.
Key word: water bad.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like we couldn't figure that out, Einstein.
Could have told you
Alright.
that.
Alright, then.
Well- He's trying something at least.
Yeah, that's true. Alright then, Jack, if you have an animal friend spell, or if you can tame this creature, that'd be good. Or great. I
I
don't
want
know.
I want to do an insight check. I want to check this place out more.
Okay. You rolled a 13. So you notice, actually, while you're checking this place out more, you notice that it is something that would only be told in legend. Like these things are extremely rare. This area that you're in, like for a aquifer to have a whole town that looks functional is extremely rare. Like most adventurers would never see this ever in all of their adventuring time.
People.
And you actually see that dinghy start to move towards you guys, and with someone in it.
Oh.
Alright, looks like we got our first happy camper.
Alright.
So eventually, very slowly, the dinghy moves towards you guys, and a snake-like person is in it. So it's like a person with scales on them, and they have like a snake face.
Okay.
And they say, "So, would you guys need a ride to our civilization?"
Yeah, like you're trying to extend the S's, I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be pretty great, yeah.
We would appreciate a ride.
Very
I
much
bring
so.
Tothan, I put him on the, I bring up Tothan and
Oh yeah.
I pick him up, take him with us.
Right this way. You guys
Okay.
get on the dinghy.
Yeah.
So the man has a robe on and like a long stick. So he turns the boat around and he starts moving you guys towards his what he called his civilization.
Okay.
It's a bunch of snakes.
So why do you come here?
We're in search of a woman named Deborah. That's her name, right?
No, it's a dom, bro.
Her name's Deborah now, alright?
I don't think I know of a Deborah.
Dabra, I believe that's her name.
Ah, Dabra. Oh,
Is she
Dabra.
here?
She was here.
How long ago?
About a day ago. And then she had to leave.
To leave?
Yes.
I see.
Did she say why?
No, only that it was urgent.
Interesting. Did she tell you why she came?
No. More of just mentioning that she needed to get away for a little while.
Did she find her way alone, or was someone else with her?
Now that you mention it, she was with someone else.
Are they still here?
No, she left with them.
Interesting. Alright then.
May I ask why you are looking for her?
We have gotten some, we have acquired a job from the, what is it, Town Master?
Yeah.
Right, yeah. We've acquired a job from our Town Master, in the city of, what's his name again? Vandalin. Yes, there you go. See, Dictionary. Wow, Vandalin's hard to say.
Ah, Vandalin. Yes. I have only been there one time. And it was a quite humbling experience.
Humbling in what way?
Well, the city is very massive, actually. Compared to our town. It was a huge city with things like walls and a whole entire army.
I see.
There were
So you don't have those here?
thousands of people there.
I recently returned from,
Hey guys, just so you know,
Mm-hmm.
when you were at Vandalin, it was a tiny place. Like, there was barely anyone there.
Yeah.
It was a small settlers town with, like, minimum stuff there.
I believe we might be thinking of different places.
Are you sure? Vandalin was a very, very popular place.
How big is your town?
Well, there's a few shops. We mainly just know each other. There's at least 40 people down here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna go off a whim and assume that you've never left the cave in your life, haven't you?
No, I have.
Then you would know that it's a pretty small town with the town we're talking about.
Vandalin?
Yes.
Roll insight for all of you guys.
Okay.
Alright, give me a second.
Jackson, you rolled a 19.
I rolled a
18.
well, I don't see shit. I rolled a 2.
18.
So everyone except for Murloc, you remember that Phandalin was actually rebuilt recently because 1,000 years ago or so, a big city was there and was destroyed by orcs, and they're just now starting to rebuild.
Okay. How long ago were you there?
Well, you see, time doesn't exactly. It's hard to know the time down here. We don't have the sunlight.
Fair enough.
So it might have been a few Daleks ago, or it could have been thousands of Daleks ago.
I don't know what any of that means, but I'm assuming it means a long time.
Oh, yes, you are surface dwellers, so you call it years?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we call them Daleks after the Dalekun fish. Their breeding cycle is very, very informative about timing.
Interesting.
So I'd say it was about 3,000 years ago in your time.
That explains it.
So
Yeah,
what do you mean Fendelin is tiny now?
Got attacked a while ago.
went boom.
So
Kind of had to rebuild.
That's
Exactly.
unfortunate. I had quite a few friends in that town. I don't know if any of them would be still alive based on age, but
Not likely.
all right. So you guys are continuing on this raft, or not this raft, this dinghy, and he pulls while you're talking. He pulls into the kind of like this docks, the shore area, and you are met with this huge, or not huge, but like way bigger than you thought it was, town that was on this island. And it's got all these different, there's some gnomes, there's some snake folk, there some lizard folk there, different types of like lizard type characters, and like aquatic variations of humans. Like they look like humans, but like mutated into different amphibians and reptiles. And the lizard folk dude, he says, my name is Silas. It's a pleasure to meet you.
good to meet you too. And
Pleasure.
Callie.
Likewise.
If you need somewhere to rest, I would recommend the Purple Tavern. It is
Okay.
it is an inn, it is a tavern, it has all of your needs for food and other stuff. I don't know why I just
Okay.
went Russian. You know what? Fine. They're all gonna have Russian accents. I don't care, or like weird German ones. I don't know.
Okay.
So if you need to find somewhere to rest or lay your head down for a night, or we also have a medical place for your friend here who was unfortunately knocked out. The safety measures.
Yes.
Why is it when I knocked on the door I didn't get affected by it, Michael?
Are you asking him or you? Or me?
Him.
Okay. Well, you see, when a person with magic knocks on the door, it has much less of an effect. Due to the fact that your body naturally absorbs magic, and since you must be a very, very capable wizard.
I am very capable of many things.
I can see that, since you were almost eaten by a shark.
Yet I still live.
Jackson, you're laughing so much.
Jackson dying.
I think it's the voice that's killing him.
Is it? Is the voice?
Oh, no. You called him a wizard.
He is a wizard.
That's one hell of a wizard. What the hell? Oh god.
Alright, we continue on. Are we reaching our stopping point soon, Michael?
Yeah, we are. So you guys continue on, and he brings you to the inn, and it's called the
Okay.
Purple Inn. It's got a sign and everything, but it's written in a language that none of you understand. It kind of looks like Arabic, but less conformed, so like more Franicky or whatever.
Okay.
If you guys know what that looks like at all.
Yeah.
And he opens the door and says, "Well, if you need something else," I went Irish there for a second.
Yeah.
If you need something else, just come and find me. I will be in the middle of town, most likely.
All right.
I can't find his voice. I can't find his voice again. It's gone. It's gone now.
Well, thank you for your help.
It is always nice to help travelers find their way. And he walks away.
Thank you. All right. Now we go into the inn.
Okay. So in the inn, there is a gnome sitting in one of this like the stools. It's got a it looks like a maid keeper. So like it's got like two maids in there. They're both females. One of them is a lizard folk. One of them is she looks like a frog. She has like a frog head. And then there is a woman behind the counter that is serving this gnome a drink.
Question: did anyone get Tothan out of the boat?
Yeah, Jack. I'm guessing Murloc grabbed him.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm kind of hurt, you guys. You didn't mention Shen at all.
Oh, we're still trying to figure out where he is.
I know, but this dude, he was like, "Hey, if you need any help, just let me know." And you're just like, "Oh yeah, sure."
Okay,
And you guys
okay,
didn't even mention that your friend was taken.
We're all tired. We could use a little rest.
Hey, he's your friend, not mine.
Okay, rude.
All right. So we ask. I go to the front desk and I go, "We would like to buy one room."
Adventurers. And you notice that she's actually human. The woman behind the counter giving drinks.
I see.
Adventurers. How can I help you?
I would like a room, one room for all of us.
One room?
One room.
First, I don't think you'll fit in one room. Sorry.
All right, fine. 2 rooms.
All right, that'll be 2 kuros.
What's that, Michael?
What?
2 kuros?
2.
I don't believe we carry
Copper.
that currently.
Here. It looks like this, and she hands out what looks like 2 copper pieces.
All right. I happen to have no money. All right, it's up to you. You got this, Kale.
Why is it always me?
And it's not my fault you're rich.
Jackson, I have no idea how much money your character has. Hang on, let me check.
I feel like Jackson. No, Jackson's poor, isn't he?
Jackson, you start the adventure with 8 gold pieces.
Never mind.
Alright.
Stop. All right. So all you have to do is just give him like one. What, Michael? How much is 1 silver?
10. So it's 100. So 1 platinum is 100 gold. 1 gold is 10 silver, and 1 silver is 10 copper.
Okay.
And you use silver to buy the potion, so you should have enough silver to buy. You should use just only 1 silver to buy the rooms.
Are any of you sharing rooms at all?
No, sir. Yeah, I'm going in that one. I mean, I'll share it with Toth, and I'll put him on the bed, not put him in my room. I'll be sleeping outside.
I'm not sharing a room with this one.
I'll be meditating.
If I'm buying, I'm not sharing a room with this one.
I have enough beds in one room to fit 3 of you, but another one will have to either sleep on the floor or go somewhere else.
I will sleep outside.
Well,
We should
not
probably
outside.
take
Sorry,
them
I meant. I have multiple rooms, but only 3 of you can fit in one room.
I see.
We should
alright,
probably take Tothan to like that medical place that one guy talked about.
Fine.
Considering he's still knocked out.
Yeah,
Fine. Alright,
that'd
Alright,
probably be the best.
as Murloc, I go take him to the medical place.
Okay.
All right. Are you all just gonna go with them?
No,
I need a drink.
All right, so Jack stays behind and has a drink.
I go.
Okay, so Callie and Murloc, you go to this medical center that he talked about. It's just across the street, so you guys see it just fine. And you walk in, and there is a gnome guy, male. He looks like a doctor. So,
Excuse me. Our friend here needs help.
what can I do for you?
He touched the door and got knocked out.
Oh, I see. Well, he'll be up in about probably 3 days or so.
3 days?
Just about. You may
There's
want to
nothing
leave
we
him
can
in the
do to
inn or
help.
something. Or actually, how about this? I have a group of men who do this pretty regularly. Considering many people get knocked out by the door. I can have him sent back to wherever you guys want him to be.
There's nothing you can do to help him wake up sooner?
No, sorry. I didn't make the magic, and if I were to toy with it, it might hurt him a little bit.
Ah,
Alright, send them back to the inn. At
yeah.
room 106.
How do you know what room? We haven't even bought them.
Well, we'll just ask for room 106.
What if 106 is taken, Murloc?
Then we'll just make them move.
First off, it's an
Not
inn. It
exactly.
has like 6 rooms.
Alright, fine. We'll take like room 6.
Which inn are you sending him to?
The one we were just at.
Are you sure you want to leave him here, or you could send him back to where you came from? So like,
Fine.
We'll take him back with us to the inn.
Fine. Today this was worth nothing.
Well, it was worth a shot at least.
Still, we could have just waited.
okay, DM to players here. I was trying to get it so that since an AFK player doesn't have to be dragged along with you this whole time, so you guys
Oh.
can just send him back to Phandalin.
Oh, okay.
Nah, we keep him. He's gonna be in the inn for 3 days.
All right. So you guys just leave him in the inn,
Yeah.
and yeah, okay. That will be the stopping point for this episode.
Okay.
2 hours in.
Yeah.
I'll probably split it into halves so that you know.
Okay.
So, what do you guys think?
Yeah.
I love this.
This is fun. Jackson?
Mm.
I hope you're enjoying it, considering all of it is off the top of my head.
It's pretty good.
Really?
Yeah.
See,
This
here's the
is
thing.
great.
Michael knows how to improvise.
Okay, you guys want to know how much I thought up about this
Huh.
this campaign part right here?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Jackson and Tothan going through the graveyard and finding you guys stuck in this house. That is
Oh.
how much I came up with before this
Wait,
actual.
really?
Yeah, everything else was on the spot.
Oh wow.
Alright, buddy, for the next campaign, write down like a storyline, you know, because you got time till the next one.
That's true. Yeah.
Please write a storyline about this underground cave and what we're gonna do, because you can only go so far with improvisation.
Yeah. So Jack, what did you
Fair
think? Jackson, what did you
I
think
thought it
of?
was pretty good.
I'm trying to include everyone as much as I can
Yeah.
because it's gonna be very difficult to do with a lot of people.
I just wonder how
Yeah.
Jen's gonna get down there.
We still haven't found Shen. We gotta
you
find him.
haven't found Shen. Jen hasn't even showed up. Jen was supposed to be with your party, Jackson.
Oh
I have
yeah.
a solution. I have a solution. She falls down a hole, and it's a very long.
Or she's just already in the town
So that would make a lot more sense.
True.
because she's a paladin, so she does stuff. I don't know.
Like I said, write up a storyline, Michael.
Yeah.
The sneaky
You got
cave,
this.
the sneaky sneaks.
Well, I hope you guys all who are listening on Spotify or watching on YouTube enjoyed this session. Make sure to like, subscribe, follow on everything that we have. Since Jack, you're our new member, do you have anything to say to the people that are viewing this podcast?
I hope that you all enjoyed this very much.
We are trying our best here with what we got, but
Mhm.
it'll hopefully get better. And yeah.
And yeah, and of course he leaves it off ambiguously. And yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. All right, audience, you heard him. Bye bye.
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 But
Okay, I don't know why we all left.
I don't know.
I meant to hit stop recording and be 100% honest with you.